Hello my dudes and welcome back to Enchant the World, our All the Mods 9 magical playthrough. So far we've stomped through Ars Nouveau, built a crazy tower, we've conquered mystical agriculture, got loads of resource generation seeds, and we've begun to set up a very small, bespoke little mine colony using the fairy tale style. We've built a crypt last episode, and we're trying to go through some of the more evil-oriented magical mods. Let's jump in. Now you guys will be happy to see that I have cleared out my backpack. Mostly, got a few important things in here. And we've got the magical, what is this? Enchanter's Eye now, that's got the computer spell attached to it. And this means we can go to our computer whenever we want. Super handy. Now once again, I was going through the comments section and one of you guys said that, hang on a sec, well no, not one of you guys, a lot of you guys said that there's no real need for this many chambers for all of these occultism rituals. Basically, as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different types of pentacle. And I originally thought, oh no, that means I'm going to need 13 separate cylindrical chambers to put down a different ritual in each one. But on closer inspection, if you look at where the runes are, look at where the candles are, and all of that, this one kind of fits inside this ritual. It's just got a few extra runes. And then I realized, hang on a sec, yeah, so the reason why these are all in a layer is because one fits inside the other, which fits inside the next one? Yes? Is that true? Yeah, we'll say that's true. And so on and so forth. And that's really cool. So what we're going to be doing in this episode is skipping right to the end and making all of these rituals today. That means we're going to have to secure a way to make the fabled red chalk. And it means we can get rid of this scrubby ritual over here. So we'll get the chalk brush out and start cleaning up some of this mess. Oh man. So we've got the Dictionary of Spirits here. We're going to right click with this and select the third ritual in the chain. This is Abras's Open Conjure. Press the I and we'll get a multi-block preview. Now the Moment of Truth, if we hover this down on top of... Wait, let me put it down on the right spot. If we remove this golden bowl, it might do. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you'll see when we put this down, it actually matches perfectly. It is saying there is one block we're missing. And, well, that is, of course, I think, the golden sacrificial bowl that we just picked up. There we go, complete. So this ritual is also Abras's Open Conjure, and this lets you summon an unbound Efreet. We're going to need to get some unbound Efreets because they drop red essence, which makes the red chalk, which is the linchpin in our quest to get a wife. But we've also got Abras's Conjure, which is not an open conjure. And yeah, we can put this down as well. We'll just need to remove the golden bowl. Right click. Right click again. And yeah, it looks like we need a few more bits and bobs. Candles around the edge. Oh yeah. Now, we need to use candles, but it doesn't say what kind of candles we have to use. So there might be another way for us to make Eidolon candles. Yeah, it looks like Eidolon has its own kind of tallow as well, which is finally a use for our rotten flesh. We have to blast this though, we can't smelt it. Is that true? Either way, it's better than getting tallow from pigs. Another guy in the comment section was complaining, oh wait, hang on a sec. This one needs skeleton skulls. Right, I see. We need a regular furnace first. Make a few of those because they always come in handy. And then Bob's your uncle, we've got the blast furnace. And this is going to be a fairly essential occultism thing to use, so we'll park it in the wall over here, I reckon. Touch dig away one of these blocks, and nestle it in the wall. Oh yeah, nice, I like the look of that. I love embedding machines in walls. I think it can make some really impressive looking builds. Anyway, now we're going to need some rotten flesh, and I'm fairly sure we've got a load of that, because one of our jars, well, 22, that's enough. We'll have to put some zombies in some containment jars so we can get loads of that. There we go. And this should get us that elusive waxy tallow magician. There we go. Eidolon's tallow. Now we're also going to need skeleton skulls. Honestly, wither skeleton skulls would be easier than this. Skeleton skull. I've got 42 with the skeleton skulls. I wish I could use those. And the only way to do this is bone essence. Yeah, or mob drops. Well, maybe it's time to go out and find some more of the mobs that we're going to need. So I'm going to grab my yoinker. I should have a few of these. I've got one in here. It's empty. I'm going to put the cave creeper in a jar as well. And we're going to go and get a zombie too, so that we can get all of the bits we need for magical mods going forwards. Let's go see if we can catch a zombie and a skeleton. Honestly, just underground is probably the best choice for this. It's a shame I filled in my hole. No, I didn't. I didn't fill in my hole. Excellent news. So the reason why we're going down occultism is we want to get a demon wife. In real life, it's easy to find a wife. They're free, don't cost anything. Well, sometimes they do cost something. Yeah, getting a wife is, in theory, much easier in real life than it is in occultism. So, skeletons and zombies, the basic vanilla dudes. And I've got access to my computer now, so I'll get the night vision shades out as well. Always love a bit of night vision. Now, night vision shades are not exactly magic, but they kind of are. I don't know how they work in real life, and so to me that makes them magic. A wise man once said the difference between science and magic is just how much you know. I mean, I see red dots on the map, it's just, yeah. Why is it that it's always... Oh, careful, necromancer. Let's deal with him. What are we going to use on him? Fury of the Storm? Oh. Is that working? Yeah, that works. That works. Oh my god, he got destroyed. There's his ghost. There's his ghost. He is so stunned. We killed him so hard he doesn't even know he's dead yet. Rip. So, regular... There's a regular skelly. Oh no, oh no, you know what? This levitating belt is more trouble than it's worth. Fury of the Storm. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get back, bro. So what is this? It's a vengeance spirit. Oh, right, interesting. I'll tell you what, I might want to capture one of these. There, did I get him? No. Oh, I think he's haunting me. No debuffs. We're alright. So, come to me. Oh, a monster box. Perfect. Yeah, here we go. Loads of zombies. There's a zombie. And do I smell a witch? Why not? Catch a witch? Could even use it to make a wixie later on, but for now this will do fine in a containment jar. So I think that's all we needed, right? A zombie, a skeleton, and a witch as a bonus. Let's head home. Now, getting home for me is somewhat kind of tricky. So I want you... Oh my god. Oh, who are these guys? Let's give them the Fury of the Storm. Oh. Did we get them all? Yeah, roasted. Absolutely roasted. So yeah, one of the tricky things I'm having trouble dealing with is transportation. I haven't really got a good way to portal home. I know there's a way to use warp scrolls to do that somehow. And I have some warp scrolls in here somewhere. Yeah, warp scrolls. Use while sneaking to set a location. So these ones have locations. I think they're back at base. But do I get to go home by just using this? Oh my god, yeah! It uses the scroll, but I'm home. Amazing. Amazing stuff, and into position with some of these jars. Now we've used most of the roof chains, so we could just use some of the floor chains over here. Why not? So there's the cave creeper. Oh my god, he looks so derpy. What a derpy looking dude. Next up, the zombie, and because this guy was on fire, when we caught him, he actually produces light. So honestly, like a top tip, set your monsters on fire before you catch them, and you'll get a free light source. And last but not least, the skeleton. Wait, no, that's got an arrow in it. But also it's worth noting some of our monsters have kind of run their course. We don't need any more raw mutton, and we've got loads and loads and loads of wool, so we could retire the sheep. Likewise, we've got an insane amount of totems of undying, 10 blaze instruction manuals, 9 grimoires of evocation, and more Wilden drops than we're ever going to need. So maybe retiring some of these is a good idea, but we're going to leave this to brew, come back when we've got some skeleton skulls and some zombie flesh. So it's quite difficult to see which things are missing and which things are already in position, but if we try and look at this ritual through a wall, you can see it only shows you what you're missing. So we're missing the skeleton skulls and those candles. Got that tallow that we made over here in the blast furnace, I think. Put some more in there, get this out, combine it with the string. And Bob's your uncle, we've got over a stack of candles now, and that's amazing news. We could dye these a cool colour, and that's a thought, because I'm not quite sure what colour scheme we're going with down here. Could stick with the green. So, 6 skulls should be enough. I don't think they have to be facing a certain direction. We'll find out soon enough. But that should be the ritual complete. We need a gold bowl in the middle as well, but there we go. Now, the big one is Fatma's incentivized attraction. And this is where we start to need red, so we're going to have to summon an Efreet. And my friends, we're going to do battle with an Efreet. Could be tricky. These things could destroy me. But I'm feeling pretty confident, so we'll see. Right, an unbound Efreet. So basically, if you bind a demon, it's yours. It hangs out with you, it chills with you, it'll crack open a cold one, hop over to the Barbie with you, it'll look after your kids, it'll cook you a meal. These guys are pretty cool, chill dudes. But when they're unbound, they are hostile and anything goes. Oh my god, so, no. So to summon an unbound Efreet, we actually need to kill a cow. We need to put netherrack, nether quartz, gunpowder, and flint and steel in a 4 shape, so we can do that before we get going. So I do have our original cows still in the mob yoinkers. So what we'll do is we'll put this down, and then unfortunately, my dudes, we've got to kill it. We're going to use necrotic decay because it's clean. Did that work? Oh my god, you know what? Because it's not me killing it, because it's a spell killing it, I think it doesn't work. I think we have to kill this ourselves. So, it's time to find a sword, I guess. Mob yoinker, cow, hit it with the sword. Yes, that initiated the ritual. Whew. So word to the wise, don't use spells. Spells make the game think a player did not... Oh, right, we're gonna... Oh god. Oh. Ah. Okay, so we got... Oh my god. So we've got an Efreet now, unbound, in a mob yoinker. He could generate the materials... Oh god. Okay, necrotic decay should deal with these dudes. Oh my god, they're gonna set fire to the whole place. No! Put these fires out! Oh my god, they're making such a mess! You crazy blazes! Yeah, so I don't want to have to summon this on the reg, because, yeah, I'm going to run out of spruce at this rate. So yeah, what we could be doing is constantly summoning these Efreets to kill them for their essence, but it's going to be a much cleaner way of doing things if we can get this in a containment jar and farm it that way. So there's the containment jar, here is the Efreet. No, my god, he's too quick! Ooh, he almost destroyed us. But yeah, now he's in a containment jar. And it's a tough fight. These guys are nothing to be messed with. He's got a pretty rad looking sword there. These guys are kind of like a mini-boss. So a containment jar with Jar Jorlin. Wow, his name is even Jar. It's like he was born for this. So we're going to put him up in the rafters. Here we go, a hanging genie. Oh no, he's upside down. So it does this weird thing, right? If you put a jar, jars kind of function like stairs. You know how if you're facing a different direction when you put down stairs, they have different orientation? Well, likewise, if you're kind of too low when you put down a jar, the monster inside will be upside down. You've got to get a bit closer. Yeah, there we go, right way up. Much happier, aren't we, Jar? Jar Jar? Yeah, we'll call him Jar Jar. Jar Jar the genie. Oh man, whoa, look at this. So already we've got an Efreet essence, and this will stack up to 16,000. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, we put a couple of diamond stack upgrades inside this new gold chest. That's probably why the Efreet essence actually generated, because it took some time. But there we go, we've got one Efreet essence. This is actually enough to get us going. We only need one for the chalk. So as you can see, this is used only to make the chalk. It's also an offering for Severa's permanent confinement. which gets you a deep ore miner Efreet, which will mine random ores and deep slate ores in the mining dimension. Whoa, crazy. I've got to set up one of these rituals to get this occultism quarry on the go. So back over at the crypt, and we're still looking for a name for the crypt. There were some pretty good ideas. Like someone wanted to call it Strawfinger's Sepulture, or Sepulchre. Don't know how you say that, I've only ever read it. But yeah. But keep those names coming in, because I'm still waiting for the perfect name. Actually, no, you know what, I'm not. There was one comment that was absolutely perfect. Somebody said, why don't you call the crypt the Bone Zone? So do you know what? I think we're going to name this crypt the Bone Zone. Do I have any spare waystones? Yes, I do. Boom. Waystone mod. Here we go. Put this in position. Why not here? This looks good enough. And yeah, the Bone Zone. Welcome to the Bone Zone, my friends. So we're looking for red chalk. Impure red chalk is made with impure white chalk, Efreet essence, and blaze powder. I have a white and an impure chalk here on my bar ready to rock. So that means we should have all the bits we need. There we go, impure red chalk. This becomes pure when you toss it into the flames. There we go, hot demons. Hot demons. Got the red chalk, now we're going to dig up this gold sacrificial bowl. Because you can't overlay, for some reason, the guide template while there's a bowl there. Right click on the floor here, go back to Pentacles, and Fatma's Incentivized Attraction. Show multi-block preview, right click there, and here we go, put down the red chalk. Yeah, oh man, this glows really brightly, it's pretty cool. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to break this because we are actually a little bit pressed for space here at the ritual. But that's not a massive problem. Yeah, that'll do fine. It looks a bit janky, but that's totally fine. We can fix this after the fact, maybe move these spirit flames. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so now this is all of those, except the final one, I think. What's the final pentacle? Let's try putting this down. What are we missing? No, this is also Ossurin's as well as Fatma's. Okay, cool. So with the golden bowl in position, that's all of the different rituals in the right spot. Amazing, complete. I think basically, guys, now we can summon every single demon that is in the game. And this is a big moment. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to summon some demons, of course. In fact, even some of these other rituals, like if I dig up the golden sacrificial bowl, let's see which other rituals fit over here. So Hederin's Lure, 28 of 29. This is missing the golden bowl. Okay. Ihagan's Enthrallment. This is also just missing the golden bowl. Yeah, oh my god, this is every single ritual. What the hell? That's crazy, so we don't even need this sign. This is every single ritual in the game. We can summon any demon we want completely. Well, does that mean we can summon the wife yet? Well, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The wife is the end game. We're way too young to get married anyway. So what we're going to be doing is trying to work out how to get a miner. We want to do some dimensional mining using demons. So what's the next demon we can summon? Let's take a look. Summoning rituals. So we've summoned a Foliate Crusher. I don't think we need a Foliate Lumberjack, although he probably looks cool. A Foliate Transporter, I believe, yeah, makes them into kind of budget carbuncles. A Foliate Janitor. What does a janitor do? Picks up dropped items and deposits them into a target chest. Oh, that's really cool. Basically, the carbuncle does the transporter's job and the janitor's job in one. But having a demon to do this might be pretty cool as well. So I mentioned before that we want to get a dimensional mineshaft. So what we're going to do is gather all these bits so that we can do that. We do this in Strigor's higher binding pentacle, which is probably this pentacle right here. This is every single pentacle in the game, so that should work. The dimensional mineshaft houses a genie which opens up a stable connection into an uninhabited dimension, perfectly suited for mining. Okay, so we're going to get a demon quarry on the go. And these are all things we can grab. This is... Wait, what the hell is Iesnium? Iesnium from Occultism? Aha, found in the nether, only visible while the third eye is active. Right, okay. So we got ourselves a task. Now, like I said, to get the third eye to get into the spirit world, so the view goes all shaky and blurry, and you can mine the occultism stuff, there's two ways of going about this. Number one is to eat the demon dream fruit. Number two, however, is to make yourselves a pair of otherworld goggles. This is going to be really useful for us. It means we won't have to spam chow down on dream fruits. But it's not super simple to make. The glasses for these are quite tricky. Spirit-attuned gems and any old glass panes, and then you have to infuse them with a bound foliate. Okay, well, we can do this. We can do this, guys. I feel pretty confident. So the goggles up top, then 1 gold ingot, 2 silver ingots, the foliate in the middle, and yeah, we should get ourselves some infused lenses. Here we go. Boom! Oh man, check out these sweet, sweet lenses. These are used with some leather, some lens frame, which means we'll need some other stone, silver ingots. Yeah, again, all stuff we can do. And bam, otherworld goggles. Amazing. Now this does actually replace the head slot item. Ooh, maybe we can, I don't want to lose my armor though. Quit eating that fruit, yeah. So can we just put it on the head slot over here? Yes, we can. What does it look like though? Oh, these goggles don't actually have like a skin. Interesting. But yeah, look at this. This gives us permanent visibility of the spirit realm. So, otherworld goggles do not give the ability to harvest otherworld materials. You need to use an infused pick. You use an infused pick by mixing a diamond to get spirit-attuned gems to make a spirit-attuned axe head. Then you use the axe head with, oh man, some other stuff to get an infused pickaxe. So we're actually going to need to use this to get the Iesnium itself. So I guess we're going back home. But you know what? This is quite good. Some of you guys said that you were worried that because we've gotten so far with mystical agriculture and with Ars Nouveau, that we already had all the materials we'd ever need, and there'd be no reason to go into other mods. But it looks like certain mods need certain things that you cannot get from Ars Nouveau. Likewise, Efreet Essence and this infused pickaxe head are going to be 2 of the major milestones for getting down this mod. 1 pickaxe head, 2 sticks. Wait, no, that's a sword. 2 sticks. 2 bits of silver. And the book in the middle. Here we go. Gonna get an infused pickaxe head. Amazing. And with this, we're gonna be able to track down Iesnium, the rare metal from Occultism. Oh, there we go. There's the pickaxe. Amazing. So here it is, Iesnium ore. This is a rare metal to the naked eye, looks like netherrack. Cannot be mined with a regular pickaxe. When mined with the correct tools used to craft powerful items. In order to see it, you need to wear otherworld goggles. To make searching simpler, attune to a divination rod and right-click and hold it in the nether until it highlights a nearby block which will hold the ore. Maybe it's worth looking into divination rods actually. I'm going to go back and make one of those. So a divination rod, and it uses these spirit-attuned gems, which we have a few of, so I'm going to make a few of these because I think their durability is very, very, very low. But these are pretty complicated. They're not worth using for some of the earlier materials, but it looks like it's really worth getting one to see if you can find some Iesnium. Right, so to use the rod, we right-click on netherrack, and that will attune it to Iesnium ore. Then right-click and hold until the rod animation finishes. After it finishes, the closest found block will be highlighted with white lines and can be seen through other blocks. If the mod Theurgy is installed, and guess what it is, the rod will not highlight the block, but instead send a particle effect in the direction of the target. Okay, interesting. Well, this is going to require some testing. Let's give it a go. So here we are in the Nether. We're fully prepared now, made our mistakes, done our homework. Otherworld goggles are on. Divination rod on the nether rack. Divination rod is not yet attuned to any material. Hold shift, right click. Ooh, listen to that. It's now attuned to Iesnium. So let's hold right click until the animation finishes. And holding the right mouse button like this will kind of scan the area nearby for the block you're looking for. Then when you tap right click, you should get particles that show you where the ore is that you're looking for. What's it saying? Is this? No, it's down that way. So it's saying down. So let's pop the rod again. Down that way. Okay, so we're going down, down, down. Let's get Hammer Dig out. This will be a good spell for us. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There it is. The special stuff. So the infused pickaxe is what we have to use to get this up. There we go. And it's given us a block of Iesnium ore. Now it looks like, wow, this stuff is really rare. We only found one block. Tap a new block, hold down divination rod until the animation completes. Right click again, and this direction. Okay. Okay, so moment of truth. We've got some Iesnium here. I'm going to actually try using my touch dig on this. In theory, this should work because we've got the third eye on the goggles, but because it's a world spell, it might not work. Yeah, no, okay, so it's good that we tested that. Spells do not work. That means Wormhole Miner, our amazing spell, will not work to get this Iesnium ore. Oh man, but it's tricky to find, eh? Oh wow, yeah, look at this. Another block of 2 ores. Perfect. So this should be basically all we need to get going. Oh yeah, 3. Perfect. With ore duplication, we should have all the materials we'll need. I'll grab a few more bits of ore and then head back to base. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Dave. He's a great crusher, but Brett is the superior crusher. So we're going to get rid of this divination wand. You don't need more than one. The durability, well, it doesn't seem to run out at all. Shift right click on the genie, and we're going to give him, yeah, this 16 Iesnium ore that we've secured. There we go, and he's going to crush this up lickety-split. So dimensional mining, here we go. Dimensional mineshaft, we'll need a block of Iesnium, other stone blocks, a bound genie book, and a gold ingot and a spirit-attuned crystal. Okay, no sweat. These are all things we can grab, and I can grab those while the Iesnium is being crushed. So the block of Iesnium, we'll need that. We'll need a gold ingot, other stone, spirit-attuned crystal, and of course the book of a bound genie. Put one of these crystals down, one of these gold down, a block. How many other stone was it? 1, 2, and then the dictionary should fill us in there. 3, 4, and I believe that's the full cast. If we put the bound book in the middle, here we go. We're going to get a dimensional mineshaft. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. The thud, thud, thud. While that is being crafted, next steps are going to be to actually get a demon to do the mining. So the way this works is you have the mineshaft, and then inside a genie's lamp, you have a spirit that does the mining. I think we can skip foliate and go straight to a real genie. Yeah, we'll need lapis. No, so we actually do need a foliate. It's like a chain. You make a foliate miner to make a genie miner, to make an Efreet miner, to make a married miner. And the foliate miner does need a lamp. So we'll see if we can craft this as well. We've got some spare. This guy's still going through the Iesnium. Oh, very good. So we've got loads of this now. Right, so 1 Iesnium there, silver all around here, makes us the empty magic lamp. Now, the rest of it is... Then it's just some gravel, some raw iron, an Iesnium pickaxe, and a book of bound foliate. So an Iesnium pickaxe should be like a regular pickaxe. There we go. Whew, okay. The bind, there we go, we're doing it, hooray! And there we go, the magical lamp. Let's rub out a genie. So the foliate. What we're going to do is we're going to put down the dimensional mineshaft over here, because why not? Then you put the magic lamp on this bit on the left, and he's slowly going to get his materials that he will put in here. This is a foliate, and as you can see, this minor foliate has a durability of 1000. We'll leave this and see what he comes up with. Now, this could be not so great. This is going to go mining in the mining dimension, which means he could find some valuable ore, but he also might just find some trash, like gravel or stone. Geothite ore. Interesting. And he's used up 1 durability, so this guy is going to get 1000 blocks and gather them in this dimensional mineshaft. What we're going to need to do to make sure this works properly is set up some occultism storage and have a demon that brings things from the mineshaft over to the storage. What you can also do is build the storage next to the mineshaft, and it automatically goes in there. But I like the idea of using demons to ferret things around a little bit more. So thank you for watching this episode of Enchant the World. Every single ritual in the game now is on this position, and it looks pretty freaking amazing. Look at all those chalk runes. We can summon any demon we want. We went to the Nether, tracked down Iesnium, which is quite tricky to find without a divining rod. But once you have one, the world is your oyster, and the Iesnium is easy to obtain. We crushed it, built a dimensional mineshaft, and now this is gathering. If we take a look. Oh yeah, nether gold, granite, geothite. So the rewards from this are kind of lackluster, but it's a good thing to have in the background, gathering things that we might need in future. As always, a massive thank you for joining us down here in the Bone Zone. But until next time, take care, my dudes.